All right, welcome back to another trade recap. Today I took one trade and I made $1,500 on the S&P 500. So let's just run back through price and kind of what I wanted to see in the day. Actually, let me delete this shit. Hold on. Delete that. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. Okay. So let's actually replay it through price here. Okay. Oh. Right here. Okay. Okay, so coming into market open, I actually had a bearish bias in the new week opening gap or start of the week, we actually gapped down because if you guys don't know, Iran or the United States bombed Iran. So we gapped down in the overnight session, but I was actually pretty bearish coming into the day today because we originally had an SMT on ES. We had this bearish SMT right here. We had a higher time frame bearish SMT, and if we go down to the 1 hour, at this point in time, we were holding this 1 hour fair value gap. We were holding this 1 hour fair value gap. We were also at OTE of the price leg. So I had a pretty bearish bias going into the day today. But kind of to replay you through price here. And I marked out this low on NQ and ES, keep in mind. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I marked out this low, so let's just play through price here. So at market open, where are we at right now? Okay, we're at 729. At market open, NQ dumped. Oh, too far. NQ dumped and eventually ended up taking this low. ES did not, so we had a bearish SMT. And at this point in time, my bearish bias is gone. Like my bias is completely flipped to bullish. My bearish bias is completely gone. I want to see these London highs be the draw. We're also respecting higher time frame order flow. We're respecting this 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, so I want to see this be the draw. I want to see London high be the draw. But I just want to wait for my setup and see what we want to do. So as soon as NQ takes that low, put in a bearish SMT, I mark out this possible change in the state. If price displaced through this change in state, I'm entering long. Next candle, we displaced the change in the state. I enter long. My fill was around 20, 6020. Put my SL at this protected SMT low and targeted London. And on the 5-minute, as soon as we put in this 5-minute fair value gap right here, I didn't want to see price go lower than this because if we did displace this 5-minute fair value gap and ran through it to the downside, most likely we would have gone and taken London low, or I think this was Asia low. Let me see, London low. So that was London low. So I didn't want us to displace through this fair value gap. I wanted to see us hold it and respect bullish order flow. So put my stop to break even, and we ended up just pumping up. So that was my trade today. But yeah, I made around $1,500 from this trade on the S&P 500. Took this trade and got completely off. I was on the charts for about 20 minutes today. But a great way to start the week. I came into today really patient and really just focusing on being patient because of the fact that, the United States bombed Iran. And I'm expecting a lot of volatility, especially with Powell speaking in the next 2 days. But yeah, this was my trade today. Gonna go throughout the week. I'm not trading until Thursday because Powell speaks on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm not trading until Thursday. So just gonna remain patient, stay patient with the market, and wait for it to show me what it wants to do.